2019. This was an interesting year. The year before we got Joe Burrow. The year before our franchise would change forever. Bleacher Report posted a redrafting of the 2019 NFL Draft. And if you don't know who we got in 2019, well, we got Jonah Williams. Obviously, didn't work out too well in the end, but you know what? It is what it is, right? We now got Trent Brown. We now got a lot of different options on the offensive line. So I guess in the end, everything finds a way to work out. So let's see what Bleacher Report has. The number 1 overall pick, Arizona, still ends up being Kyler Murray. And I feel like there's a lot of love this year for Kyler. I feel like a lot of people are saying like, oh no, this year is going to be the year. He's going to turn it around. You got Marvin Harrison Jr.'s now. They got rid of Marquise Brown. They got rid of Rondale Moore. But this is going to be the year. And hey, listen, I got no beef with Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals. So sure, go for it, guys. Hopefully you guys can figure something out. Number 2 is going to be Nick Bosa. See, I would think, in all honesty, number 1 would be Nick Bosa. If I'm the Cardinals and you know Nick Bosa is as good as Nick Bosa is, I'd probably rather go with Nick Bosa here and just wait for a future draft to get a number 1 overall pick. Or maybe, again, wait for Kirk Cousins to hit free agency or somebody else. Because Nick Bosa is that good. He is that much of a monster where I would actually forfeit getting a quarterback to get someone like Nick Bosa on my squad. But he's number 2. Number 3 is A.J. Brown. The Bills. Well, it's A.J. Brown who got traded for the Tennessee Titans. Got actually drafted by the Titans in real life. They got traded to the Eagles in one of the worst draft day trades of all time. The Buffalo Bills would get him at pick number 3. You usually don't take a wide receiver this early, especially because of money. But yeah, you know what? I think it would work out in the end. Number 4, and by the way, the original pick was Quentin Williams, by the way. And then the original pick for number 2 was Nick Bosa, no matter what, to San Francisco. So worked out in the end, no matter what. Number 4, Mad Max Crosby. Yeah, it's funny how well this first part of this draft actually went. Like, the first pick still would be the first pick, Kyler Murray. Second pick still would be Nick Bosa, even though I feel like he should be the first pick. Buffalo Bills still would be the third pick. The fourth pick, still Mad Max Crosby. So, works out in the end for a lot of these. And honestly, I agree here for, Bleacher Report. Usually I don't agree too well. Anyway, though, this pick in real life was Clelin Ferrell, edge rusher from Clemson. Wait, what? Part of me thought this was actually that. Okay, hold up. Who is this guy? Okay, so he actually, right now he's playing for San Francisco. Okay, he actually wasn't that bad of a player. He wasn't great, but he played for 4 years for for Las Vegas, and then he went to San Francisco last year. So he's actually not that horrendous. Montez Sweat would be the 5th pick overall. Yeah, for Devin White, I don't know. I mean, Montez Sweat was good for a really long time with the Commanders, but I might put Devin White was sick. But then he's kind of fallen off, so it doesn't really matter. Number 6 is Deebo Samuels. Original pick was Daniel Jones. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, even though the Giants need a quarterback, right? I would still say, hey, listen, I'll forfeit the quarterback pick if I know, the receiver is going to hit or the receiver is going to, make the mark. That's why this year, you got the Cardinals went with Kyler Murray. Not Cardinals. The Giants went with Malik Neighbors over going with one of the quarterback options because they were like, you know what? We don't know about the quarterback options, but we know Malik Neighbors is going to hit. 7 in Jacksonville, they would go Josh Allen. In real life, they also went Josh Allen, so that actually makes a lot of sense. Number 8 would be Detroit Lions, Brian Burns. They went TJ Hawkinson. Brian Burns is really good. But Hawkinsox, he is also really good. I know he ends up getting traded to the Vikings, ironically enough. But yeah, I mean, I guess it is also that top 10 tight end money. You don't want to pay your top 10 tight end money. Brian Burns and edge rusher, it's a little easier. I mean, that's more realistic for the rookie contract. So never mind. I think it would be a good pick, Brian Burns. Quinn Williams goes to the Jets through a trade. Ed Oliver actually went here, and he was picked by Buffalo. Okay. Yeah, Quinn Williams is an absolute animal. Number 10 is DK Metcalf, and that's right before our pick, too, which actually ticks me off so bad. Originally, this was Devin Bush by the Steelers. Oh, I love that pick. It ended up being a bust, and I love it because of that. But, oh, man. Right before our pick, too, we could have went with him. So we go with Rashawn Gary out of Michigan. I mean, Rashawn Gary is an animal for the Packers. I would have loved to have DK Metcalf. Although I don't think our team in 2019 was really structured for a star receiver. And he might have derailed his career at the very beginning. But hey, listen, it would have been nice to have DK Metcalf. 12 is Scary Terry. Okay, maybe we wouldn't have gone him no matter what then. Because we could have also went Scary Terry. And Scary Terry ends up going here. Rashawn Gary was the original pick by the Packers. Christian Wilkins, D-tackle from Clemson. Original pick was Christian Wilkins. Actually, scratch that. I would want Chris Livingstrom. Because we did need offensive line. And he ends up becoming an absolute superstar for the Falcons. So I would love to have gotten him, actually. Commanders go TJ Hawkinsox. They went Dwayne Haskins, R.I.P. Rest in peace, my man. Sad the way he went out. Anyway, though, Carolina Panthers, Jeffrey Simmons, D-tackle. In real life, they went Brian Burns. Yeah, I mean, Jeffrey Simmons is an absolute animal, so it's not a bad pick. D-tackle, Dexter Lawrence, the Giants went. Real life, they went Dexter Lawrence. Yeah, I agree with that. Eldon Jenkins. That's another player we could go with at 11 and not go with Jonah Williams. Bradbury, sorry. Tennessee Titans go Ed Oliver. Yeah, now we're just looking at players who should have already went by now. Pittsburgh goes with Devin Bush instead of going Devin White instead of going with Devin Bush. In real life, this was picked Noah Fant by Denver, who I freaking love Noah Fant. I wish he was a Bengal. Seattle Seahawks go Josh Jacobs from Bama. Darnell Savage by Green Bay was this pick in real life. Baltimore goes Marquise Brown. Really? Tell me there's not a better option than Marquise Brown? Original pick was Andre Dillard. Okay. I mean, listen, I'm not for helping the Ratbirds, but I would probably say going CJ Gardner-Johnson would be better for Ratbirds in that scenario than going Marquise Brown, but okay. Julian Love, Notre Dame defensive back. Okay. And then we got Houston Texans take Titus Howard. Again, I'd rather probably take Titus Howard than Rashawn Gary. I mean, I like the defensive pick. I just really like, I would rather have other guy, but it is what it is. Colts go Deontay Johnson. Jonah Williams goes to the Raiders. Oh, that is a Raiders pick. Watching the 2019 NFL draft, I thought he was going to go to the Raiders. And then he went to us. But I thought he was going to go to the Raiders. I was like, that's a Raiders guy. I don't know what that means out loud, but that's definitely a Raiders guy. Darnell Savage, okay. And then Gardner Minshew goes to the Carolina Panthers. Interesting. Noah Fant goes to the Patriots. Nice. Tell me down below your thoughts and opinions, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.